and he came up to that song, and he brought all his belts out, and he got a first round knockout. And I was about maybe 7.5, 8 years old. Same time, my cousin, he was in that tournament, and he was fighting. He won, and I always tell the story like my cousin boxed. I seen him fight, and I wanted to win. But I was talking to my friend, and I was reminiscing on that moment, and I'm like, I think that was the moment that I realized that I wanted to box, because I seen how polarizing he was and how much attention that he was grabbing just by a skill that he had, and his charisma that he had. And I don't even know if he fight no more, but I remember his name. His name was Alan Dewdrop. I remember his name. I was 7 years old, and that made me want to fight. Like, it made me want to be watched, want to be somebody that was good enough to be watched. And from there, I went to the gym. Told my dad I wanted to go to the gym. He took me to boxing. I did it. Kind of was a lazy kid. Ate a lot. Still eat a lot, but now I'm a little more disciplined. But ate a lot. Didn't really, you know what I mean? But I didn't. I took boxing seriously, but I was a kid, you know, and just grew into the sport. You know, times I didn't want to do it, but kept sticking at it, staying consistent, and then got to the point where I was so good that I tried other sports and I was good, but not as good as boxing. You know, I stuck with it.
Like, what made you think you was good at boxing?
I was just beating people up.
Yeah.
What was
the difference between beating them up in the gym and on the street?
Well, I got into fights in the street, and in the neighborhood that I lived in at the time when I was 8, it was Orange, New Jersey, like very close to Newark, New Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey. And I used to get into little fights and little stuff, but I was just so good in the gym. Like,
Or did that make you go to the gym?
nah, it didn't make me go to the gym. I didn't care about that. I was always like I never cared, you know, like those things never affected me.
Did you have to fight a lot in Orange, New Jersey?
Almost a lot of confrontation, but I learned more how to maneuver people. At 8 years old, you know, like who to be your friend. Sometimes you gotta be friends with somebody so that you're cool with somebody, so that you're not beefing with somebody. And then you beef with somebody, you gotta have the right friends so they can back you up. You know, just kind of how to maneuver people, even at a young age like that. Like, because we're kids at 8 years old, but the world we see around us is what we do. So like a lot of the kids were just doing what they see their uncles and their cousins and their dads doing, and they was bringing that to the elementary schools. So we'd be in school almost beefing because of maybe like maybe not them not even noticing that they're portraying what they see. So it was a lot of like little fights and little like, y'all beefing with them, and for no reason, we're 8 years old, we beefing about juice, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know, but that never affected my boxing, because
so back in the gym,
my dad's a street guy, so my dad knew like stay in the gym type of shit, and I did it. I had to. He made me. I used to not like boxing. I always say I don't like boxing. Very, very early on, I liked it, but I didn't like the work that it took. Like just staying in the gym and shadow boxing and doing the same shit over and over again.
That was the first thing they told me in the gym was how to step.
I just literally stopped losing. My amateur record is like 91-9.
Yeah, 100 amateur fights.
Yeah, exactly, because I stopped on purpose. Like literally just stopped losing once something clicked for me, and it had a lot to do with like my self-esteem and my how I felt about myself when I was in the gym, and I mean in the ring fighting, and how I felt about decisions and scores and all that. It had a lot to do with that.